everything Nancy Pelosi says, but I do agree with her on this one thing. Nancy Pelosi basically said that the senators who voted against calling more trial witnesses are accomplices to the 245's cover-up. Speaker Nancy Pelosi ripped the senators who voted against approving further witness testimony in the Senate's impeachment trial against 45, saying the lawmakers were part of a cover-up for 45. The Senate Republicans voted against calling extra witnesses and compelling documents in the impeachment proceedings, which makes them accomplices to 45's cover-up, she said in a statement. The Senate voted by a 51-49 margin to bar witnesses from a hearing before the chamber in its impeachment investigations. Senators Susan Collins of Maine and Mitt Romney of Utah were the only Republicans to join all 47 Democrats in voting to approve any further witnesses. The House impeached 45 on abuse of power and obstruction of Congress in December over his dealings with Ukraine. Democrats said Democrats said 45 inappropriately pressured Kyiv to investigate his political rebels, including former Vice President Joe Biden, and obstructed Congress by seeking to hamper subsequent probes into his conduct. The House heard from several government officials but were blocked by the White House from hearing from those close to 45. Republicans said the House should not have voted on the articles after what they said was an incomplete investigation. The House chose to send articles of impeachment that were rushed and flawed. I carefully considered the need for additional witnesses and documents to cure the shortcomings of its process, but ultimately decided that I would vote against considering motions to subpoena, said Senator Lisa Murkowski, a Republican from Alaska, who had been considered a swing vote on the witness nature. However, Democrats argued that new evidence surfaced since the House's December vote mandated further witness testimony. Among the most sought-after witnesses was former National Security Advisor John Bolton, who alleged in his upcoming memoir that 45 directly tied the withholding of $391 million in military aid to Ukraine to Kyiv's willingness to conduct his requested investigations. It is a sad day for America to see Bitch McConnell require the Chief Justice of the United States to preside over a vote which rejected our nation's judicial norms, precedents, and institutions to uphold the Constitution and the rule of law, said Pelosi. Yep. So basically, with them not calling the witnesses, basically it was Republicans' way of saying, fuck you, 45 can do whatever the fuck he wants, and there's no consequences for it, and that's not how the shit works.